And this is the NAIA Women's Flags Final game. Ottawa has won the toss and elected to defer to the second half as in the previous game, and Thomas will start out on offense. 12 minutes on the clock, zeros on the scoreboard, and we are ready for one of these two squads to hoist a red banner and the gold trophy. Empty set for Wilson. Wilson gets it off. Back. She pitches it back out to Giselle Jones, who makes a large gain off the pitch. First down, Thomas.
Ottawa has really closed in on Delva. They left Giselle Jones wide open, and right there on cue, Giselle just waiting there. Johnny on the spot takes it about an extra 10-15 yards.
This is the formation that Thomas used most of the last game, going right back to it. Wilson going over the top, got a Cole, and it's going to be a foot race, but that one is won by Farron Maloof. But another big play for Thomas, maybe lulling Ottawa to sleep.
Kiana Cole was trying to take off 90 degrees straight down the field, but I feel like if she would have angled off to the left and forced that foot chase with Farron Maloof, Cole possibly may have taken this one to the house. 1st and 2 here for the Nighthawks. Wilson takes the snap. Caught there by Aaliyah Wood, and it's going to be another Nighthawk first down into the red zone of the Ottawa Braves. How big of a factor will the fatigue factor be in this game as Wilson takes the snap? 2-man rush going right up the middle, but the flag is pulled by DeJanice Paris. And that is going to set Thomas back a good 5 yards. Yeah, Alexa Wilson was trying to look for that flag call, and DJ Paris did grab a little bit of jersey at first. Referees didn't see it, but either way, it's a good stop for Ottawa as they send in that Kaufman-Paris duo. Yeah, I don't know why the referees didn't decide not to call that one. Ottawa got away with that one.
Wilson takes the snap, looking, going to try for it all, and that one's going to be knocked away. Stepping in front of the ball was Ravide Peralta. 19.5 yards to go to pay dirt. 4th down, have to get it into the end zone. Wilson looking, goes over the middle, and there's a trio of Braves, but an interesting choice to actually catch that interception, because that gives you worse field position than if you just batted it away.
Yeah, I think now it's to a point where there's the hype and the celebration for that, but again, Farron Maloof, right in the heat of the moment, just wanted to make sure that it was knocked down, and even in body sliding position, it was going to be tougher to try to swat it away from her than it was for the ball to be sucked in. So either way, just wanted to secure possession. It'll be interesting to see if we possibly see Jada Reese at some point in this game.
That's going to be a pass off to Maya Quinn. She's going to get the first down.
You got to keep the chains moving.
Hodgins in motion. Carrera dancing in the backfield, looking, gets it off to Orsborn. Orsborn breaking off, and that's going to be a flag pull at about the 32-yard line.
In that time, you can see as the play's being developed, that was something that was not part of the game plan. That's what you call the broken play. Sometimes you have to find a way to make something work, and that's an audible adjustment play from that veteran leadership.
Snap to Carrera, rolling to her left, rolling, looking, and fires, and that is almost picked off. Britt Delva almost got her paws on it, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 8, and I believe Ottawa's going to have to punt this one away.
She just throws it on a wing and a prayer, hoping that Linkus was going to be able to come down with it, but Delva was right in front. Good thing for the Braves that Delva dropped the potential interception.
Low pump, but that's going to roll out of bounds at about the 8-yard line, and a great coffin corner punt here.
But nevertheless, she fields it well for the Braves and sets them up for a good, manageable first down.
Maya Quinn, the utility quarterback, looking downfield, caught ball, but a flag there. Be interested to see who that penalty is called on. That's going to be on Thomas, adding insult to injury, and Ottawa on an explosive play gets into the Thomas red zone.
Carrera able to escape there that time. Not exactly sure where the foul occurred.
Had to have been before the camera got over to Key. That penalty is declined. Snap to Carrera, dancing, left, right, left, fires to the back of the end zone and caught by Linkus. What a great catch. High points the ball for an Ottawa touchdown, and they take the lead 6-0 with 2:03 left in the first quarter.
You buy a lot of time here, taking time, and again, that corner route that always gets most of these teams, just a lofting one over the heads of Scott and Knight, and sure enough, the Braves capitalize on that one for the game's first score.
Ottawa looking to tack on the extra point. 3 receivers to the near side. Carrera looking, throws, and that one's going to be broken up. No flag there. Nakara Brown on the pass breakup. Buck 25 left as Wilson takes the snap, looking, finds Pena again, and that's going to be a TU first down. 18 for the Nighthawks from the 22-yard line. Wilson takes the snap. 2 rush going downfield, and that one's going to be picked off. And going back for it, Delva makes the flag pull, but Farron Maloof grabs the interception, and little mistakes starting to rack up here for the Nighthawks.
Thomas could not afford to deviate away from the game plan. Again, not exactly sure what went into the thought process of trying to throw that ball deep, but instead of maybe taking a couple more yards and possibly making it a 3rd down and 10 situation from midfield to start the second quarter, Ottawa now has a chance to get a 1st and goal and possibly be back in the red zone before the end of the first quarter.
2nd and inches here as we begin this second quarter of play. Ottawa up 6-0 and trying to make it a 2-score lead. Carrera takes the snap. She's looking, unable to make the pull until the last second there. Janae Scott makes the pull, but that's going to be a first down for the Braves.
You got Camacho in the slot now. You got to be seeing Carrera going that way.
And that's what she does, but she's going to take off here. And a pull there by Delvin, but only at about, they're going to give her the 4-yard line there. And it's going to be 4th down and 4. Snap. Looking, firing through the hands of Alyssa Linkus. And it's going to be turned over on downs. Wilson with the snap. Looking, 1 rush. Tosses it up. Nakara Brown's got it, and that's going to be very close to the first down. They spot her just shy.
Good adjustment, though, by the sophomore from Niceville to come back and just make sure there's that possession opportunity. They're putting the game right now in the defense's hands early on in this first half.
Good punt from McCall over the head almost. And that's out to number 30. We've seen gamble a little bit, but not a whole lot, and originally caught by Serquina here. And a nice return here by Ottawa. Empty backfield. Carrera takes the snap. Goes up, first down. And that one, Sanaya Glover with the pull. Ottawa giving Thomas a taste of their own medicine with the empty set. And boy, Janae Scott almost pulls an Abby Brown there. Both linebackers have come precariously close to picking off balls in the same fashion over the last 2 games. This one swatted away by Janae Scott, just couldn't get her paws on it. 2nd and 17, Carrera takes the snap. Looking, caught ball by Dos Santos. Dances down a little bit, and they're going to spot this one at the 31-yard line. Empty backfield, 3rd down. Rolling to her left and going to go for it all. She has Maya Quinn, and it just bounces off the freshman's fingers. Camacho is going to punt. And that is a very high punt, and I don't think that's what they were going for. Caught at the 24-yard line. Bobbled and hits the dirt. So Wilson sets up from the 24. Pump fake, she's got to get away from Paris, and she throws it to Cole. No, they're going to say that Paris got the sack back at the 15-yard line, and that's going to bring up a very long 2nd and 25 here for the Nighthawks.
And you can keep the play moving.
Wilson looking, trying to loft it over the top, does find Nicole, and Nicole gets free for a little bit until she is pulled there by Farron Maloof, but a nice job on second down of going over the top.
The reason that the Nighthawks were able to get away with that was Ottawa left the center open. Nicole was able to get through like a hot knife through butter.
3rd and 1.5 here for the Nighthawks. 3:30 left in the second quarter. Caught there by Delva and more, as Delva finds her way through the Ottawa defense, and very uncharacteristic sloppy pulling here over the last 2 plays for the Braves.
Yeah, Ottawa's going to have to tighten up defensively. This is not what you expect from Katie Sowers' defense with the high standards that Braves defense has.
Wilson finds a receiver. It's going to be Delva. She gets the first down and takes us to the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Oh, and a false start on the veteran, Britt Delva. The fake snap by Alexa Wilson fakes out her own teammate.
Yeah, and especially coming out of a timeout when this was supposed to be discussed. You have something like that happen, that is a huge deflator for an offense.
Pena the snap to Wilson. Wilson chased and thrown low, but caught there at the 20. Aaliyah Wood with the catch. 2nd and 20 here for the Nighthawks. Wilson takes the snap, gets it off. Nicole gets it. She's got some green space. She gets her flag pulled there by Farron Maloof. 3rd and 10. Wilson takes the snap. Looking across the middle. Nakara Brown. The flag pull is missed. Key Knight dives for the end zone, and they're going to mark it. It's going to be a touchdown. Kiera Knight, and Thomas University has tied this game at 6. There is a flag on the field. There is an Ottawa player down.
It might be a forward pass. Potentially Nakara Brown made the move, but then usually from a diving standpoint, usually diving is not allowed in NAIA. You have to make sure you extend the ball. You don't dive out. Again, it's one of those bang-bang pitch plays that if it's not seen, they're evaluated, then they're going to call that see fit.
And that's going to be a PAT good. Nakara Brown on the throwback pass, going to catch that one, and Thomas will take a 7-6 slim lead with 31 seconds left in the opening half of this championship final.
They're not in complete panic mode, and they have no reason to be.
Rolling left, caught ball to DeSantos. That's going to be a first down and going out of bounds here.
Again, I expect Madison Carrera to be composed in these situations and make some plays develop.
Scalisi at running back, Carrera going deep. And that is knocked away. Great play there by Kiera Knight, and Aaliyah Wood to bracket DeSantos over the top.
A little bit of a gutsy move there, especially with Dos Santos in the mix. But Kiera Knight saw it, ball hawk read it over towards that near side, and was able to make the nice clean breakup.
Snap to Carrera. Dancing, looking. Linkus with the grab. She's just going to go out of bounds. At about the 15 or so yard line, 14 seconds left.
And see, after playing them back-to-back times, Delva already knows with Linkus, she's not likely to cut north and south, especially on those out routes, and take it upfield. And Delva can read that to where it's not going to be that much of a difficulty to make the adjustment. Save some time here for the final moments.
Carrera rolling to her left, rolling, looks fine. Oh, nice snag by Bailey Hodgins, and that is going to be a first down. Carrera takes the snap, lays it over to Scalisi. Scalisi looking for options there, and her flag's going to be pulled inbounds, and that's going to take us to halftime. Orsborn, that is not Quinn, that is Gamble in motion, and faked there. And Carrera going up the middle looking for Gamble. And it looks like they will get the first down, if only by a hair. No, they're going to call it just. No, they are going to move the sticks, I believe, yes.
Yeah, no, that is a first down. Carrera's right foot, as you can see, touched the chalk of the 20-yard line. I don't think that's what Carrera wanted to do, but nevertheless, it's a 1st and 20.
Snap to Carrera. Looking, going deep, bracketed coverage, and knocked away there. NAIA Glover coming in below to try to knock that one away. And it's going to be second down here for the Braves.
Once again, Carrera picking on the side of Glover, trying to take advantage, and NAIA has been up for the challenge as she was going against Bailey Hodgins for that one.
Wilson takes the snap. Looks, finds Aaliyah Wood, and her flag gets pulled at the 26-yard line. That'll move the sticks here. Wilson takes the snap. Has a rush, gets it off, caught ball, gets it off to Nakara Brown. And they are going to say that she didn't quite get it off in time, but that's going to make a 4th down and 3 here.
Oh, no, very close
4th down and 1 for the Nighthawks.
That was close right there, Corey. Alexa Wilson just got it away before Suze Kaufman was able to get that flagpole. And here it looks like they're going to go for it.
Wilson takes the snap. She's going to run for it. And she's going to pick it up. The line judge gives it to her. 1st down, Thomas. The chains move there. Under 6 minutes left to go in this 3rd quarter. Wilson takes the snap. Looks, fires, caught ball by Delva. Delva spinning, but the flag is pulled at about the 29-yard line. But a nice 1st down play there for the Nighthawks.
And the graduate can't believe that somehow through all that, a Brave was still able to get the flagpole. And I believe that may have been Abby Brown or Farron Malouf.
Wilson takes the snap. Looks, fires, got it to Aaliyah Wood, who picks up again about 5 yards. It's been Thomas's MO all day against Ottawa. No rush at all, which is a little strange, but Wilson still finds Delva with it and having some problems getting her flags off. Thought there should have been a flag, says Kiana Cole.
Well, that's the thing. When you're dink and dunking it, you're usually going to slot receivers and you're trying to keep it somewhat in the middle, if not just on the right side.
Wilson gets it off, and that's going to be picked off by Suze Kaufman. Flag is pulled by Wilson at about the 15-yard line. Looks like she might be hurt. She might have gotten caught by a cleat or something by Kaufman, and she's holding her face.
Again, not sure what she may have been seeing when it came to that play, but she was better off just holding it. You can see she's running, but then she's trying to make the play happen, but Kaufman's right there in front of Delva. Not sure why you would want to make that play when you had all that momentum, and now you just gave it right back to the Braves.
In motion is Quinn. Snap, rolling right is Carrera, back to the left and puts it at the feet of Osborne, who cannot haul it in. It'll be 3rd and 1 here with 2:22 and counting left in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, just an unfortunate situation there. Carrera trying to throw as minimal force power as possible to Osborne just to try to flip it out, but that was just too low.
She takes the snap, looking, and that is batted down by Janae Scott. And that'll bring up 4th and 1, and what will the Braves decide to do?
You had Janae Scott right on top of you. You're trying to get it to Osborne. You were better off just keeping it.
4th and 1 here with 1:15 and counting left in the 3rd quarter. This could be a very key play of the game. And it's going to be a 1st down, direct snap to Osborne. Osborne barely picks it up.
And we made a mention of it once already in this overall series between Thomas and Ottawa today, but there's a reason why when Addison Osborne is lined up as a blocker, you will always notice her hands are already set to go in anticipation for a direct snap. But the past 99 times they didn't need it. That 100th time, she comes in clutch for the 1st down.
Carrera on 1st down, looking to go deep, and that is tipped and almost caught, but broken up again by Key Knight's NAIA Glover. Almost had a game-changing interception.
Yeah, anytime you see those balls just in the air and it gets tipped up high, you never know what to anticipate. Most of the times, especially between these two teams, somebody's coming down with it. But that time, It was in the hands of Kiera Knight last. She thought she might have been able to get the pick, but good read to Linkus. She almost had a chance at that reception.
Flanking left and right running backs on Carrera. Gets it off to Orsborn. Orsborn gets quite a few yards before the flag is pulled. And that's going to make a 4th and 10 pull there by Giselle Jones.
They send Jones and Scott after Carrera initially, and that allowed Orsborn to just leak out of there a little bit, get the typical dump off. You get a few extra yards. Somebody had to have been open there, and for the Nighthawks, they took a chance and allowed Orsborn to get a good, decent chunk. Now a 4th and 10 play coming up.
Of Ottawa. Carrera rolling left, finds Orsborn. Orsborn gets around, is going to have the first down and more. She scampers down the sidelines, and Janae Scott, just by her fingertips, saves the touchdown for Thomas, but a huge 4th down play for Ottawa.
It looked like Orsborn was going to be down by Sanaya Glover. She dove out, and as soon as Glover missed, Orsborn ended up getting at least 30 yards or more, and that changes the course of this drive.
3rd and 11 here for Ottawa. Snap to Carrera. Pump fakes, rolling out left, throws the ball, and that is going to be caught. Linkus! Touchdown Ottawa, and the Braves take the lead with 8:02 left in this ball game. Linkus with her 2nd touchdown of this game.
They let Linkus loose, and as you can see on the screen, as Carrera's scrambling around, what you don't see on the screen, Linkus goes once again on a deep out route, and she was wide open when she was going on the streak. Initially thought Carrera was going to try to shoot for Linkus in the middle, but Alyssa cuts back towards the right side, hits the middle of the end zone. What a way for the Braves to take the lead. They're going big here to try to get this 2-point conversion to make it a 7-point ball game.
Ottawa trying to get their crowd into it. Thomas with the cowbells. Carrera taking her time back here, switching Orsborn to the other side. Snap to Carrera, rolling to her left, looking, fires, and that ball is batted away. And a great play there, but I do believe that Nakira Brown might be hurt.
Now, sometimes whenever you're in that collision situation, you always want to give the players 5 to 10 seconds because everything's a bang-bang play as she collides with Kiera Knight. And sometimes just that initial shock of collision may need you to give you about 5-10 seconds to group over. One team slipping up over the other.
Caught ball by Wood. And that is going to be a 1st down for Thomas. And that's a Cole over the middle, pulled there by Abby Brown. Snap to Wilson, rolling to her left. Throws, caught ball, and trying to get over the line. They're going to call her short, I believe, on the 39. 1 yard, 4th and 1 with 6 minutes to go in this ball game. Thomas trying to keep it moving. Snap to Wilson. Wilson's rolling. Finds a receiver. That's Margarita Pena, and a flag to boot. Let's see. That's going to be on Ottawa, and that's going to be extra yards for the Nighthawks.
Be a holding call on Haley McKay. I think was trying to get her flag pulls on Pena, but ended up grabbing jersey instead of flag. And anytime you do it in front of the official, it's going to be a yellow hanky every time.
And a great turn of events from 4th and 1 to 1st and 1 into the next quadrant. Wilson takes the snap. And a good pull there. I'm not sure if she got that 1st down. Oh no, but it's very, very close. 2nd and inches here for the Nighthawks.
It's a big benefit for Thomas too, because now when you're literally inches away, you can just pick up the quick 1st down.
Wilson takes the snap, rolls left, finds Pena, and that is a pull there by Haley McKay. 5 extra yards for the Nighthawks as Wilson rolling left finds Kiana Cole. A Cole has no flags pulled and finds her way into the touchdown, and the Nighthawks have taken the lead with 4:31 left, a 13-12 lead pending the PAT.
You'll watch Alexa Wilson roll to that left, but somehow Kiana Okol was just waiting in the center, and Alexa Wilson, just a little bit off the back angle, was able to turn it just enough for Kiana Okol to slice through the middle again. And what a play, a turn of events. It's Okol who comes up with the reception, and Thomas now up top.
Okol and Scott in for this PAT, trips to the far side. Okol going to that far side, and a poor pitch out to Scott, and that's going to be no good.
A stop here on the Braves is going to be big.
Carrera dancing in the backfield, looking, has a receiver wide open. It's Quinn, and the pull is made by NAIA Glover at the 30-yard line, first down.
Take your time, move down the field, even if it's about 5-10 yards at a time. Continue to chuck it along down and continue to do Brave stuff.
Rolling to the left. Caught, no, dropped by Scalisi. And that'll bring up second down and 10 for the Braves.
It may affect your confidence, but you gotta just shake it off and have another opportunity.
Dancing is Carrera, looking, rolling back, directing traffic. She's gonna run for it. And that'll be a flag on Thomas, I believe.
I think the judge may need to have another look at that one, because initially you tell Carrera had a little bit of initial contact to try to drive in for the first down, and Janae Scott trying to grab the flag. We'll have another look here and see what happens.
Giselle Jones.
Because Carrera charged in a little bit into Scott. Scott, when she pulled the flag, personal foul. We'll see how this one plays out, but again, that could be a call that could be tick-tacky. Again, when it's this close, it's tough. You know, national championship on the line. You know, both teams are going to fight hard and play out for it. Madison Carrera, a physical quarterback who fights for every yard. Janae Scott, the physical defensive player she is. It's something I think you should have just let go.
3 receivers to the near side. Snap to Carrera, rolling to her left, looking, tosses it back to Orsborn. Orsborn can't get much. Scott is there on the pull. Snap to Carrera, she's rolling left. She's looking, she's got Jaslyn Camacho going up and picking that ball out of the air. What a great grab for the junior. Carrera takes the snap. Rolls right, goes back, dumps off to Orsborn. Orsborn's got a lane, and that is a touchdown, Ottawa. And Ottawa regains the lead with 1:50 left, an 18-13 margin. And Angelo, do they go for 2 again?
You look back at the last time they did it at this point, you get the touchdown, 18-13. You go for 2 points just to get a 7-point difference. I'd say just take the 1 point here, because if you get the extra point conversion, which is a little more likely, it'll be a 6-point difference. And then you have to force, if Thomas ties the game up on the ensuing possession, you force them to go for the extra point, and you still may have a shot at maybe even turning this game into overtime.
An absolute war between these two squads. Carrera takes the snap, looks, fires, no good, through the hands of Dos Santos, and it's a 5-point game. Wilson in the gun. Takes the snap. Finds Pena. The flag is pulled, it's a first down. Snap to Wilson. Wilson finds Okol. Okol through the middle. And that pull will be made at the 24-yard line. Needs to hurry up just a little bit. Need to have a little bit of pace here as you spot the cones. Wilson takes the snap, looking, finds Wood. Wood has her flag pulled at the 35-yard line. Wilson looking, finds Pena. Pena back to Wood. Wood at the 20, Wood at the 10, and she's tripped up at about the 5-yard line. No, they're going to say the 8. First down with 52 seconds left. Wood is a little shaken up, but Thomas in prime position to take this lead right back from the Braves.
And guess who, Corey, to stop that from being a 6-point ball game? It has been Maloof again with 2 interceptions so far early on, maintaining Thomas, subduing their offensive efforts.
An ESPN classic here as Wilson finds a Cole. A Cole gets her flag pulled at the 3-yard line, 44 seconds and counting. In goes a Cole. A Cole gets her flag pulled. That's a loss of 2 here. 26 seconds, 3rd down and 4. A Cole takes it, and she will be just short. 4th down, 18 seconds left. One second, last play. A Cole in the backfield with Scott for Thomas. A Cole with a snap, takes it over, and that is going to be a flag on the play.
Oh my goodness, this doesn't get any crazier, and DJ Paris and rest of Ottawa can't believe it. Suze Kaufman believing that the three-peat has been made, but a penalty flag there, a hard stop.
Snap to a Cole, pitches it out to, and the flag is pulled, and that's it. Ottawa University reigns supreme once again, and the three-peat, the dynasty is secure. The Ottawa Braves have taken the 2023 NAIA Women's Flag Finals for the 3rd consecutive season. The trophy and the red banner will be heading back to Ottawa, Kansas.
I can't believe the call by Thomas. You had all different kinds of receivers. You still tried to do a Cole Scott with the trips. Ottawa was waiting for it. And I'm sorry, partner, I can't believe Thomas on 4th down after a couple of opportunities, they would still decide to try to do a Cole Scott combo when Ottawa was ready and waiting for full force. But it all comes down to hard decisions. And once again, the Braves, for the 3rd time, reign supreme on top of the NAIA.
And out comes the coveted red banner that will hang forever in the rafters of Ottawa University 3 times as the 2023 NAIA Women's Flag Football Champions.
Your all-tournament MVP,
Alyssa Linkus takes tournament MVP.
And rightfully so, with the way she's been playing all tournament. I mean, no one's better deserving.